Hi. Thanks for your interest in the smoothie challenge.
Hi.
Jack wanted to say hi.
Hi. Bye-bye.
I'm like, I'm gonna do a video. Stay quiet. I thought this would be an easier way to give you the information without having to text a bunch of stuff and be able to actually like show you the things that will be used. So the shake challenge is based on the Arbonne nutrition line. And so Arbonne's a company that's been around for over 40 years. And they're big into, you know, flourishing, mind, body, spirit. And so all of their stuff is plant based. And so everything's gluten free, dairy free, soy free, actually vegan certified. So that way there's no, testing on animals or anything like that, because we do have makeup and skincare as well. So I like the Arbonne stuff because I know I'm just getting good nutrition and without all of the allergenic type foods. So they leave soy out, they leave dairy out, stuff that can bother our systems that we may or may not know bother our systems. But as we use the nutrition products, we can kind of see, how our body does. And we have a bigger 30-day program that is a way to reset yourself and use the products, and then have a really well balanced clean eating, lunch, dinner, depending on how many shakes you want to do in a day. And it's to help kind of get you flushed out of all those kind of allergenic foods. And then after the 30 days, you can kind of bring some stuff back in that you might not have been doing. And then that way you can tell if dairy does bother you or if gluten does bother you. But this way, this smoothie challenge is, I'm just recording a video. It's okay. I think he thought I was actually talking to somebody already. So, but the 15-day challenge, or another name we call it, is the Breakfast Club, is kind of like a mini version of that, just to kind of start helping your body, kind of clean some things out without having to fully commit to saying, I'm going to be clean eating for 30 days. And because in the summer, that's hard. And I think coming off of COVID, that's hard with all of us, basically working from home. A lot of us have been, or in some capacity, and sitting next to your kitchen. We've all probably been baking and eating things that maybe we normally wouldn't have. I know I feel that way. I think I do much better on a normal routine and, actually going to work and keeping my routine. And I think I even drink more water at work than I did doing distance learning, because it's I felt like I was always needing to be on the computer and stuff. So anyways, so the main thing is the protein shake. So they come in bags like this. Chocolate and vanilla are the two main flavors. So sometimes they do limited time flavors, things like that. We just had strawberry, and it's sold out. I'm really hoping they bring it back as a permanent flavor, just so that we actually have a fruit flavor. One thing with doing this is chocolate. Vanilla is really good, especially if you want to use more fruits, because then that vanilla base, then you can for sure taste the fruits more and stuff. But chocolate works as well with fruits. So with the shake, it's got 20 grams of protein in one serving, and a ton of, vitamins, minerals, and low on the glycemic index, no high fructose corn syrup, no sugar like that. And so you can make a shake. And for me, when I make a shake, some people will use water as their liquid. I use unsweetened vanilla almond milk. So that way I'm not using the dairy part, because I know for me, dairy does bother me. I mean, I can eat it and fine, but I know it makes me more congested and things like that. So I use unsweetened vanilla almond milk as my liquid, and then I put the scoops in, and then I'll do like a nut butter for like added healthy fat, or you can do avocado, you can do like coconut oil, because it ends up solidifying some, just to get those like healthy fats. And then you can put spinach if you want, you can put berries, so you can make it more of a heartier meal. And so with the shakes, you use it as like your breakfast replacement, or you could use that as your lunch replacement, or you could do both. And I've even done as a dinner replacement, and I have lunch, or so it's kind of one of those things where you get to choose what you want to use it for. I think breakfast is probably like the easiest thing to use it for, or if you're going to be on the go somewhere and you want to make healthy choices, it's really easy to make a shake and take it with you. So I would put the stuff that I'm putting in, and then ice. So I go get like a bag of Sonic ice, add the ice in, and then mix it, and it's like basically a healthy Frappuccino. So that's the consistency. So, and I know some people will use the shake as like, after they work out or things like that as a recovery, and they may just have their liquid and the 2 scoops, shake it up and just drink it that way. So, I mean, it is something that, you can basically make it like a heartier meal, or use it, for more like a recovery. But in this instance, it would be like you were replacing your meal with this, and getting away from probably, like cinnamon rolls in the morning, or, things like that we start to eat, and then we're like, oh, this is what I want every day for breakfast. This is giving you that healthier choice. So within doing like the challenge is you'd have your protein shake, and then there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can get the Digestion Plus with it. So Digestion Plus, which you can stick right in your shake. It's a powder. It comes in like a packet, like a Crystal Light packet. And so this has got probiotic and prebiotics, which you want to have both to work together, to help your gut health, because like 60-70% of our immune system is within our gut. And so if that's working properly, then that tends to help us, not get sick and things like that. I know when I'm using the Digestion Plus consistently, it definitely helps me, especially like during school, not get, every illness that comes around from the kiddos. You can do the detox tea. So the detox tea helps with like your kidney and liver, like kind of flushing out those toxins, since they are our detoxifying organs. They need help to clear stuff out. The thing about this is, it tastes good with just the tea bag. Like, you don't feel like you need like sugar or anything in it. And it doesn't have any caffeine in it. So you can use it, morning, or you can even make it into like iced tea, or you can use it at night. Like, I like to kind of like drink it like before I go to bed as like kind of calm down, relaxing thing. I don't have to worry about staying up because it doesn't have caffeine in it. We have greens, which are like a powdered greens that you can add to your shake too, as another way to just get more servings of fruits and veggies in that like little concentrated scoop. They had been sold out for a while, but they're back in stock now because everybody wanted greens, especially during the big deal with COVID and everything, trying to keep our immune systems up. This is another one. It's like a whole food blend multivitamin mineral boost, and it's like another thing that you could, another way to add more vitamins and minerals. And it comes with like a scoop like this, and you just dump it in with your shake, and it gets mixed in, so then it, you don't taste anything. Daily fiber boost. This is a good one. Fiber helps with like your, sugar spikes and stuff. And it also helps you stay fuller longer. So if you add that to your shake as part of like supplements, it will, it just helps like keep you fuller throughout that whole time to like your next meal. And it's tasteless. So like you could actually add it into other things like spaghetti sauce or soup or whatever, give it to your kids in a hidden way. And then another thing is the fizz sticks. So another little packet looks like a Crystal Light packet. So this is kind of like our way to get rid of either like coffee, because coffee's so acidic, or soda, like a soda replacement. So instead of, reaching for that 2 p.m. Coke, you can reach for a fizz stick, or even have this in the morning instead of like coffee. The fizz sticks have green tea in them, so that's where the caffeine comes from. And then there's chromium and B vitamins, just to help you. It helps give you that little natural energy boost, and also helps you with focus. And so it's kind of like a healthy version of a Red Bull without all the gunk in it. Pomegranate, we have pomegranate, citrus, and strawberry just became a permanent flavor. There's been other flavors that come as like limited editions, but citrus and pomegranate have always been there, and then strawberry just back in May became a permanent flavor. So there's 3 different fizz sticks. So if you do like the breakfast program, you would get a bag of shake. You could choose to do like detox tea and fizz, and that would be like your little bundle. Or you could do fizz, protein, fiber, or digestion plus, fizz, and your protein. These two, a lot of times when I drink this, I will mix these 2 together instead of putting the digestion plus in my shake. But one thing about with the Arbonne stuff is it's kind of like you have a like a Costco membership. So it's like $29 for a year, and that gives you 20 to 40% off every time you order stuff. And so you would pay for that membership fee, so then you're getting the discount on the items that you get. And the bag of protein is like a 30-day supply. So not just 15 days for like doing the challenge, but it's a month's worth of protein. So you decide, which of those combinations you'd want to get, because one thing, if you get to, it's not $150 worth, but $150 in volume, like what their retail points worth. When you get those combined at $150 or more, then your shipping is free and you get a free gift. So every time you do the $150 volume or higher, you get a free gift. And the list is pretty long of different items that you can get. And then you get free shipping. So being a preferred customer and doing that like Costco membership thing is actually, it's a really good deal. Like, we don't even get that as consultants. We don't get the free shipping, so it's actually a good deal to be a preferred customer. But anyways, so you would get your stuff, and then you could start your challenge, and I can, help walk you through it and send different recipes to try, and do it with you, and we can check in with each other and see how you're feeling and all those kinds of things. But yeah, so that's the info on the shakes and the shake challenge. But I can kind of, I can show you the different combinations of what the different things to choose from would cost. They're all pretty close to each other. But yeah, I like the shakes. I think they taste good. I like adding things to them, knowing I'm even getting more nutrients, and that it really does keep me full from like breakfast to lunch. I don't feel like I'm starving, like waiting to eat again. I can make it, in between each meal just fine, and feel satisfied and have lots of energy, and do really well each day. So let me know what you think.